my name is Teacher Sophia.
My name is Jasmine.
My name is Teacher Ashley. I'm a new teacher here at GOGOKID, but I am now also fully booked. So I would love to share with you some tips and strategies that have helped me become successful and how you can also get your schedule fully booked as well. I've received some questions from the GOGOKID team, so let's go ahead and get started.
It took me about 4 weeks to get fully booked.
So it took me about 3 months to get to this point. On average, I open about 28 slots a week.
I would teach about 9 to 8 classes for 5 to 6 days a week.
I open between 60 and 65 slots a week, and sometimes more.
I opened 30 slots. 15 of those slots were during peak hours. And those supplementary classes, a lot of my students turned into regular students.
Of course, profile is the first thing that parents see. I think that my profile is both professional and also inviting. I do need to update my video. My background when I first started was a Christmas tablecloth with my name stamped on it. So it was a little bit budget, but it was still successful, and to this day is still successful. I get new kids every week. Of course, get certified in everything because that opens up so many different types of courses with you. And then the academy videos are super, super important because it sets the expectations for each level, and it's important to know what the benchmarks and what the goals are for each different level so that you're able to meet the needs of those kids. And then also just social media. I remember the new and prospective teachers page on Facebook was invaluable to me when I first started. It was something about the lives. The lives were so useful, getting to talk with other new teachers. And then also the official GOGOKID teachers page that has more seasoned teachers. It's great to see how they brainstorm, how they would overcome certain challenges in the classroom and then learn from them.
I think what really helped me get fully booked is I put a lot of emphasis into my profile. I spent a lot of time looking to see what would be the perfect picture and also writing the perfect bio and focusing a lot on the video to really show the parents what it's like to be in my classroom and also to show them the experience that I have teaching English as a second language.
What I believe really helped me get those initial bookings was to make my schedule very open during the Christmas season. I opened all the slots that I possibly could, including some overnight slots. Then I began to see the different booking trends and know when students were interested in taking classes. After I got those initial students, I worked really hard to make lasting connections with the students and provide classes they would be excited to attend, and also that had great value for parents by using TBR and really good props and following the GOGOKID standards. Some other things that have helped me to get fully booked have been attending workshops that GOGOKID provides and also obtaining all certifications possible. Not only does this ensure that you are providing an excellent service for the students, but it also shows the parents that you are committed to your own education and teaching their child, as they can see the certifications.
Number one, I would say that you should consider your limits. Changing your sleep schedule is really hard. And I know that I'm a high energy teacher, and if I'm not getting enough sleep, I'm not going to be able to deliver that quality. So in the beginning, I started out a little bit small and then worked my way up to more classes. And when I feel that I'm getting exhausted or that my quality is slipping, I might take a weekend off so that I can come back refreshed and then deliver the best performance to all of my kids. Number two, I would say make sure that your evaluations are original and also in depth. I think that I would say that the cookie cutter evaluations, or the evaluations that just summarize the course content rather than the student performance, doesn't really give the same quality of feedback to parents. So I make sure to highlight what were my students' accomplishments, what were some challenges that I would like to attack moving forward, and then finally, what did they share with me about their daily lives? I think that sharing that, oh, Bao Bao told me today that he's going to go see a play, or Bao Bao told me that she has a pink raincoat with a monkey on it, shows that not only am I paying attention to them, but I'm also invested in learning about them and creating that bond. And finally, I think the most important thing is to make yourself memorable. There's so many different teachers out there. What makes you stand out? I know that I am a goofy teacher. I want to make jokes with my kids. I want them to laugh. If my student's having a good time, then I'm having a good time. We're feeding off that energy. So I want to be a goofy teacher. I'm a patient teacher. And then I also want to make sure that my students know that mistakes are okay. So if I can convey that to them in their experience, then I know that I was a successful teacher that day.
I use a lot of props, a lot of TPR, so I like to get the kids excited. I randomly put on different glasses, like, hello, this is a bunny, let's hop, hop, hop. And also, I use my friend Paul here when the kids look a little distracted. So I'll say, hello, this is Paul here. Where are your eyes? And the kids come out. Or I'll get my flute and play the flute to wake them up a little bit. It is 25 minutes, seems short for us, but for kids to sit down for 25 minutes, it's a long time. So I make sure that the classes are interactive, the kids move around, and they participate. A lot of speaking for them. I also put a lot of emphasis in my feedback to the parents. So I let the parents know what we learned in class, what the kids need to focus on, and how I perceive their child. I always put positive things. You can always spin, let's say if a kid was picking his nose during the class, or just going like this. But they paid attention when you got your friend Paul, or when you put funny glasses on. So I always spin the situation, because as a parent, you want to hear the positive things, but you also do want to know what the kids can work on. So I think it's important to really put some time and thought into the feedback.
And also, that had great value for parents by using TPR and really good props and following the GOGOKID standards. Some other things that have helped me to get fully booked have been attending workshops that GOGOKID provides, and also obtaining all certifications possible. Not only does this ensure that you are providing an excellent service for the students, but it also shows the parents that you are committed to your own education and teaching their child, as they can see the certifications. I've also done my best to always be on time and attend every class, so I have a good record and parents know I'm reliable. As I've opened slots consistently, parents have been able to set their schedule and know that I'm a reliable teacher. In my classes with repeat students, I always try to make rewards very fun and usually include some sort of surprise in the class, like a costume or something the student has never seen.
A secondary reward that has really stood out and has saved me so much prep time and think time has been role drawing. And it's not something that I created. It was created by a fellow online ESL teacher named Paige, and she has them free on TPT. So I would really recommend to use this, as especially if it takes a very low prep time and it just involves a dice and marker and a whiteboard. Or sometimes you can use the awesome whiteboard that is embedded in the platform too with the students.
I believe all these things have helped me to get fully booked, and I hope they help you too.
So, thank you so much for everything, and thank you for taking the time for watching the video.
I hope that this information was useful to you, and I look forward to seeing you all succeed at GOGOKID.
I wish all of you good luck. Bye-bye.